Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Adam Pestridge. Welcome to another P3D video. I've been looking over my YouTube channel lately, and one thing stood out is there's one thing lacking on my YouTube channel, and that is flights. I don't do enough just doing a flight. So I figured that's the type of content we are going to be doing from now on, is just flights. Now, first off, I don't claim to be a pilot of any kind or know what I'm doing half the time, but I enjoy flight simulation. I enjoy aviation. I love planes, and I just want to have some fun. So that's basically what we're going to be doing here, having some fun. So this is the P3Dv5 NGXU. With the American Airlines, and I'm doing something on this one. I'm on VATSIM, but I'm also going to be using ProATC because there's very little coverage. We're literally over the ocean. There's very little coverage here. There's no coverage at the moment here. It's a 6-hour flight, but I figured let's see what happens when we combine. Now, at the moment, we do have a controller on Central for where we are, which is, where are we in fact? The Louis Minot Airport in Puerto Rico, which, I mean, it's a beautiful looking day today. It's a beautiful city, country. I mean, it all looks very gorgeous, to be honest. It's a shame we're going to be leaving here. So, you know, yeah, we will be leaving here. So yeah, we're using ProATC. I track my flights using Project Fly, and I will also be having passengers come on board as well in the form of self-loading cargo. So it's going to be a fully fledged flight today. So let's begin, shall we? First off, we're going to order the fuel. So hang on, let me just call the garage. Hello, Roger. Yeah, can I have some fuel, please? Thank you. So the fuel truck's on its way. They're going to be giving us 46,000 pounds of fuel, which is 6.1 tons. In fact, here it comes. Which I suppose we better just get on board, hadn't we? You know. So let's get on board, shall we? Let's walk over to the plane. Ground crew have started to get things going. So let's see if we can get things going. There he is, Chevron. Right, let's get on board, shall we? Anybody got the keys to this? I'll just walk through it, isn't it? Here we are in the cockpit. Who are you two? Get out of my seat. Thank you very much, sunshine. Right, I have got a checklist here for the 737-800. This is the official PMDG checklist for the Boeing. But I have a feeling this is more aligned for the NGX than the NGXU. But I've used it and I've never faltered. So what are they doing? They're filling me up? They're filling me up. Okay. So it seems pretty loud in the cockpit. Don't know why. Anyway, let's go through our checklists. Doors. We need to open up the doors for the people who will be bringing the catering and all the passengers when it happens. We are due to leave in exactly 35 minutes time. So let's get a wriggle on, shall we? In fact, let's get the crew over as well, shall we? Let me call for the catering services and the crew. We got to plug up the air start unit and the air conditioning unit, and we have ground power connected to us, so we can actually start the ground power connection up. So we've got to turn the battery on. And the DC voltmeter needs to be selected on battery, which it is, and standby power, which it is now. Hydraulic pumps are all off, check. Fuel pumps are all off, check. Excuse me. And interior lighting, which I don't think we really need to worry about, to be honest. But I like to set it just as a matter of fact anyway, because we will need it as when we land. I think we're landing in the afternoon, so right, that's that done. Cabin utility, check that it's on. Actually, do you know what? I don't even know where that is. But anyway, FMC, ground power, and all that's connected. Check. We can now flick this to the ground power. And no, we can't flick that back. We have to turn the ground power on first. There we go. Now we can flick it over to the ground power because the ground power is actually powered. Emergency lights on, and the external lights, wheel well, wing, and logo. And that's set to steady, which it is. And seatbelt signs are on. And chime is on. And they're loading up the food. So that's the food going on. That's the staff going on as well. So, what else is Checklist Charlie saying to us? We have to set up the payload for the fuel as well, so they know exactly how much to put on. So we'll do that now. Fuel, I said 46,100 pounds of fuel. Thank you very much. And that'll do me nicely. Now, how many passengers have we got coming on board with us? 160 passengers. So go back and set our payload here. 160 is what we're looking for. I just like to click random until it gets to that level. Okay, it's not going to happen. So 148. And then, okay, 145. And then 10 first class, and that'll get us close enough to the amount. There we go. We're basically full. Yeah, why don't we just click max? There we go. That's better. So that's that full. We can now move that over here, and this can now become the FMC. Beautiful. And passengers are beginning to board. Let's get the crew on, shall we? Ready for boarding?
Hi, cabin crew, we're ready to get going now, so as soon as you're ready, you can open the doors and start letting the passengers aboard. Thank you.
Yeah.
No problem.
No problemo, she says. Okay, well, they've put the food on, so we can close those two doors now. They've been done. Food on. Passengers coming on. Well, we might as well open up the doors then and get them to come on board. Hello, welcome ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You're all dressed for the hot weather, I see. Hey up. She's got an Orbex sign on the back of her bag. Hey. Orbex representative, that is. Wow. Dressed ready to impress. Right, let's go through the rest of our checklist, shall we? Payload, fuel has been set. Recirculating fans are on. Check. Packs left and right are set to auto. Check. Speed brake is selected and working. Check. Cockpit voice recorder. Press and hold. Where is it? There it is. Green light means go. That's good. Engine fire test. So we need to do a left and a right engine fire test, which is just here. So let's double check it. they've lit up. Beautiful. Yep, they've lit up. Beautiful. 3 green on number 1. 3 green on number 2. Beautiful. So we're good to go if there's a fire. Right, time to align the IRS. The, what is it? Inertial referencing system or something? I don't know. Okay, so testing it. All the lights work. Beautiful. Set to align. Beautiful. Right. FMC now, we need to start entering in our information. Passengers are still boarding. You're right, Chuck, how's it going, mate? Yeah, by the way, when you came round last night, you left it in a right pig state, yeah? Maybe tell your wife next time not to throw her... Anyway, let's... look at that. I mean, how gorgeous is that? Oh, it's beautiful. Everybody come on board. Welcome to the party wagon. Right. Let's put our information in, shall we? So, position referencing... Oh, hang on. Did I say we were on the right... Oh, I've lost that now. Menu, FMC... Oh, I think we were on the right Iraq. Right, so we are at Tango, Sierra, Juliet, Sierra. We are... Oh, not in database. Is that not our... at the airport? TJSJ, is it? TS, oh gosh, I put Tango, Juliet, Sierra, Juliet. That's better. Okay, right. Second one down, isn't it? Right, we're at gate 5, which we actually need to... Do you know what? I've just realised I haven't even connected my audio yet. We haven't even asked if we can actually take off, and we've started to board the passengers already. How bad is that? So, 126.4 is what we actually need to connect to. 126.4. We need to get permission to take off, man. Isn't it?
Clearance delivery, American 2205 with ATIS request clearance.
American 2205, cleared to Lima, Papa, Mike, Alpha, via from Juliet, Echo, Tango, Sierra, Sierra 1, departure, and then as file. Climb and maintain 13,000. Expect flight level 330 within 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.4. Squawk 4321. QNH 1017.
Via Juliet Echo Tango Sierra Sierra 1 climb to 13,000. Expect to fly level 330 within 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.4. Squawk 4321. QNH 1017. American 2205.
American 2205. Read back correct. Contact ground control on 121.9.
Roger, 121.9, American 2205.
Roger that. 4321. The QNH is 1017. Check. We are running from runway 8. So let's set the IRS, shall we? The IRS. Use it from the GPS. There we go, and now we can actually set this to a line, or to nav rather. That way. There we go. Right, so Tango, Juliet, Sierra, Juliet, and the company route is the same: Tango, Juliet, Sierra, Juliet, going to Lima, Papa, Mike Alpha. There's the company route. Our squawk code today is American 2205, which is our flight number as well, 2205. There we go. Activate the flight plan. That's in there. So our departure today is runway 8, and he said it was on the Jets 1 departure. So let's check out our departure. Jets 1 on the jets. So we haven't got to worry, there's no transition there. Jets 1, there we are. So this is us today, taking off. Very basic, and then heading off. So nice and easy. Execute that, and we will do the rest in the air. It's a 6-hour flight today, so we have plenty of time. Plenty of time. People are still coming in. We've got 79 passengers left aboard, so we've got about 10 minutes. We've got 15 minutes before we do to leave, so we do actually need to kind of hurry it up a little bit here. So we've done our GPS positioning, we've selected the nav, we've put in our departure route. Let's have a look at our departure, shall we? Make sure that there's nothing. We are leaving runway 8. We're going to turn left, heading 060 for the intercept on Sierra Juliet Uniform Romeo 080 to Jets, which is this heading here to that waypoint there, and then we're off up to 33,000. There is no restrictions along our route. It's literally, we will be, well, he's restricted us to 13,000, sorry. So we have got a restriction. Apologies. Right, let's have a look at our taxi information.
Baggage handling is complete and the aircraft is cleared.
We're here. We're going to be taking off from this runway here, so we're probably going to be going down November Sierra to the taxiway. So, okay. Right, it seems baggage handling has completed, so we can tell the cargo boys to shut our doors, and then we can shut both doors being used for passengers. No, just the one, so that back end one can shut. 60 passengers left, so we're all seated. Right, let's start the APU up, shall we? So fuel pump number 1 is on. Check. APU can be started. Check. Wait for this to pump up a little bit. Make sure our map is on the right mode. Yep, it is. Check. APU generator switch left and right on. There's the left. There's the right. I think we have to wait though for the APU to properly start before that can happen. Yeah, there. Now it's kicked in. Wait for it to properly kick in, maybe. There we go. Click them. Okay, maybe not. APU bleed is on. Check. Engine bleed switches are on. Check. And the AC can now go over to the APU and wait for that to kick in. The APU has started. Why we're losing power? It's going down now. Right, APU is online. There we go. Now that can go on. We can actually tell them now to detach the ground power. So first off, let's release the air conditioning unit and the air start unit. They're being disconnected. And release the ground power. That's being disconnected. Right, we're squawking 4321. Turn that off. IRS is aligned. Nobody else here. We're at a... Oh, we got a little plane there. Little baby plane there. He's on board. Right, let's set the rest of our performance data up, shall we? So, initialize this. 0 fuel weight can be done. Our reserves today are 3.7 tons. Put that on. Cost index, we're going to go with 100. Nice speedy across the Atlantic. We're cruising today at 330. We're going to check the weather. The weather report here says we got 16 knots of wind, blowing 070. So, way hey for that. So, at cruise is 330, and the wind speed, direction of blowing, I don't know, speed. We're going to say 053. Or no, 53, sorry. 53. Hang on. I think though, oh there we go. Execute that, that's fine. N1 limits, that's fine. Flaps 5 today. Center of gravity, we got a trim of 5.19. So set that trim now, 519. That'll do. I think that's close enough. Yep, that'll do. Right, so runway today is 08, and the wind is blowing 16 knots. And I think that's everything really. What's our V speeds? We got a rotation speed of 158 miles per hour. Brilliant. So let's go ahead and call for startup and pushback permissions, because we're down to the last 16 passengers. So by the time they've sat down, these dudes will be over.
American 2205, request startup.
Get permission.
American 2205, startup and pushback approved.
Beautiful.
Approved. American 2205.
Not denied. Beautiful. So we've checked our departure route. We've done our runway takeoff information. That's all set. The ground crew have been called to come over. So we're just waiting on the last of the passengers now to get on board and be seated. We probably could start removing wheel chocks. We'll need to set the parking brake actually, which means we need to turn on hydraulics if we do that, I think. And get ready to shut that last door. I mean, we're all ready to go, really. That's it. So, 33,000 feet on the dial. Everything else is set. APU's got us covered. So, yeah. Beautiful. Prepare for pushback then. Get us going, boys. Shut them doors.
Doors locked. Cross check.
Hello, everybody. Welcome aboard. Yeah, arm those doors, please.
Cabin crew, please arm doors.
Hi, Captain. All passengers are on board and doors have been closed.
Brilliant.
Flight deck, this is Grand Crew. Stand by for pushback.
Everybody, welcome aboard.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking, and on behalf of myself, the first officer, and the cabin crew, I'd just like to give you a warm welcome on board the aircraft. As you may have noticed, we've now closed the doors and expect to be departing in just a few moments.
Locking
If you
gear.
get yourself seated and secured while we get ready for pushback, it would be most appreciated. If you require any assistance from the cabin crew, please press the button above your head and be sure to listen to the safety briefing that we'll be playing in a few moments. You'll hear from me again once we reach our cruising altitude, but for now, once again, welcome aboard and thank you for flying with us.
He's a good egg, isn't he, that co-pilot of mine? He knows what he's doing. Right, let's get the rest of this here set up. Fuel pumps, all of them being on. Oh, let's do this. I love the quick edit. There's such a good way to do a pushback, this quick edit. It means you can precisely put yourself where you want to be and not have to worry. So we're going to be turning a bit to our left, I'm guessing, as soon as the plane pops into view. There it is. Probably don't need to go back that far. To the yellow line and oh shoot. Bollocks.
Ground crew departure check is complete. Nose gear steering disconnected
Bugger.
for push. Release parking brakes.
Right, well we've ballsed up with the old pushback.
Okay, here
I
we go.
accidentally
All
pushed the
clear
wrong
behind
button.
the aircraft. Safe to
So-
start engines at your discretion.
They're actually going to push me back incorrectly.
Engine's clear. Start at your
Okay.
discretion.
So fuel pumps on. We're going to have to do a turnaround. That was my fault. So anyway, fuel pumps are on. Hydraulics are all on. Anti-collision light's going to go on. Packs need to go off for this. Can't be packing it when we're going to be turning our engines on. And we are ready for... Oh, what's this? Where have you come from? How about you do one, please? Thank you. We're ready for engine start. So, first engine going to start. Looking for the N1 arriving. Beautiful. Doors are all closed.
Set parking brakes, please.
Parking brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Hello everyone. Thank you for your attention.
N2 rising.
Ready for takeoff.
Can hear it firing up. We'll add the fuel now.
We know you have lots of choices, so thanks for choosing American. We're happy to be your hero.
Beautiful engine start. Oh, I can hear it. Yeah. Start those engines, boys. Oh, yeah. There it fires. Did you see that? Beautiful. Right, that's engine 1 started as soon as that clicks off.
First things first, let's buckle those belts.
Beautiful. Engine 2 start.
Pull the strap too tight.
While we do that, we're going to set our flaps, which is flaps 5.
Seatbelt should be fastened wherever you're seated, just in case of unexpected
Beautiful. N2 rising on engine 2. Engine 1 looks stable. Let's introduce the fuel to engine 2.
If you have a carry-on, push it all the way under the seat in front of you. If it won't fit, place it in the overhead bin.
We're going to turn on our flight
If
directors.
you have a handheld device, please switch it to airplane mode now. You'll find our full electronic
Engine starting. Boom! Look at that. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, look at that beauty there. Just look at that beauty. Right, let's have a look here. Engine 2 looks like it's going to be stable. It's just clicked off, so we'll set them to continue. I think we got a good engine start here. Confirmed. So, beautiful. Right, let's call for requesting to go to the taxi.
2205, request taxi.
American 2205, taxi via runway 08.
Via to runway 08, American
08, beautiful. So we're heading up to 13,000 initially.
Unlocking gear.
Runway 8 is 080, which I don't think we're going to be able to say
Nose
yet.
wheel steering connected. Pins removed. Tow vehicle disconnected.
I set this for 200, I do.
This aircraft is designed with escape lighting.
Parking brake can be, let's see here, pushback has been completed. Igniter on the left and right has happened. We can switch the, come off the APU now actually. Switch over that to generator.
Clear behind the aircraft.
Turn off the
left and right.
APU. And hit the 2 generator switches, which I should have done first. That's why it clicked off. APU bleed off. Packs can go on. Pit outs can go on. Window heat, we're not going to need it. It's very hot here. What's the temperature outside? 31 degrees. Yeah, we don't need window heat. Anti-ice we don't really need until we up in the air. I mean 33,000 probably won't even need it up there either. Let's call for assistance to the runway. Flaps have been selected. RTO for the old brake. Pushback has ended, so we can turn off our brakes and hit the auto throttle. And we're ready to rock and roll. Taxi lights on, and we're waiting for our dude, which is right there. So let's go, guys. Here we go. We're gonna have to do a turnaround, so increase the engine power. A good pilot is always learning something new, and I definitely am no exception to that. You know, I'm always learning how to fly this plane. I think this is probably the one plane I know how to fly the most out of all the planes I know. This and the BAC-111, it's probably the ones that I fly out more often than anything. And I enjoy flying these, you know. Do you know what? We need to do a TCAS test. Let's do a TCAS test, shall we? So we're going to our left here. So runway turn-off lights can go on.
TCAS test passed.
Beautiful, it's passed. Right. Taxi lights on, runway turn-off lights on, TCAS is passed. That is our checklist for after start. So taxi checklist now. Autopilot's bar has been engaged. It's up. Check. Flight director is on. Check. V speeds are there. Check. It does say that the IS has to be set to 250 as the first speed limit. So let's set that. Heading is the runway heading, which is 080. Still can't set that probably till we get to the runway. Altitude armed for our first waypoint, which is 13,000, concurred on our thing here. Well, not really. So that's a restriction imposed by ATC. Right, as soon as we get to this runway, where's he taking me? We can start doing a bit more. Oop, hello. Beautiful. I do quite like this area. It's quite nice. Right. So yeah, I have got a long list of flights that I will be doing. This is just the first of many. So today's flight, you know, going from TJSJ to LPMA in the 737, but I also have got the like cleanup flights basically that I need to do in the Fokker 50, the A318, the DC-7, 777, BAC-111, the A330, the Commander 50, the AC-50, even the Caravan. I need to do one. I've got flights in the ATR, the A319. I mean, I've got loads of flights that I really need to do in order to sort of clean up my Project Fly, you know, mapping of my planes. So basically, that's what we'll be doing. Twice a week, we'll be heading out different destinations each time. It won't be the same, you know, where we take off from the same airport. It will be like next video will be a totally different airport. But if there's a route you want me to fly, if there's somewhere you want to see, please hit me up in the comments below, and yes, I will fly that.
2205.
Right, we need to contact tower now. So, rate takeoff clearance.
2205, holding short of runway 08, request departure.
American 2205, flying up runway 08.
Beautiful, straight away.
Runway 08, American 2205.
Right, let's go straight onto the runway. That's beautiful, I love that. So, runway heading could probably go in now. 080. Beautiful. Right, we're heading onto the runway from here, so let's tell the girls in the back there, you know, seats for takeoff as we plow into that car there. Do you want to get out of the way, mate?
Please, thank you.
Right, so taxi lights can come off. Landing lights will be going on. Position lights to the strobe and steady. Transponder is on.
205.
Check.
070 at 16. Runway 08 cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, boys. Here we go. Oh, let's put TCAS on.
05.
There we go. TCAS is on. Rock and roll. Here we go. Listen to that. Oh, look at that. Guys, here we go. Oh, she's rolling. She's rolling. Here we go. Let's concentrate here.
V1.
V1.
Rotate.
Rotation.
V2.
V1.
Boom, we're on. Clearing the trees. That's it.
Positive climb.
Gear up. Oh, bye-bye.
2205. With you.
Bit of a steep climb there.
413,000.
Right, LNAV, VNAV on. Autopilot on.
Violet Juliet Echo Tango Sierra Sierra 1 departure longitude 13,000.
Let's turn that off.
2205.
Don't need these. Flaps up. Bye-bye, Lumina. We love you. Off to the skies we go. Right. Takeoff checklist. Autopilot on. Flaps raised. Check. Auto brake can be turned off. Landing lights. Well, turn off lights can go off. Wheel well light off. We'll turn the landing lights off at 10,000 feet. Let's check in with ATC.
Say again. American 2205.
American 2205. Radar contact. Continue. Echo Tango Sierra Sierra 1 departure. Maintain 13,000.
Heading up to 13,000 confirmed.
Violet Juliet
Anti-ice
Echo
can go
Tango
on.
Sierra Sierra 1 departure longitude 13,000. American 2205. Heading 090, American 2205.
Turning window at 090. So we are obviously being given a direct. So go direct to jets. We can go back on the old LNAV. See you later. Look at the clouds. Look at these gorgeous clouds. Address the passengers? No? Maybe not. I mean, we're heading up. So I mean, basically that's the takeoff, guys. Coming up to 10,000 feet, so we'll turn our landing lights off now. And I'm going to resume it when we're sort of closer to our destination. 230.
Maintain flight level 230, American 2205.
There we go. So yeah, I'm going to bring us back when we're a little bit closer to our destination. I'll obviously throw in some visuals along the way if there's anything really beautiful, but thank you so much. And I guess in part 2 we'll have the landing, so see you in a mo. Well, it looks like we got some bumpy weather. We haven't even reached our cruise yet and it's starting to rock and roll. I have sort of warned the passengers that it could be bumpy, but I didn't realize it would be this bumpy. Oh my gosh. It looks all stable, everything looks good, speed is good, our climb rate is good. We're coming out to our top of climb at Darwin 330. Let's have a look at the wind is blowing sort of 55 knots. Oh, we've got thunderstorms here. Oh dear. Oh, cloudy. Okay. I think passengers are a little bit anxious or scared. Yeah. I mean, they're saying excessive G-force, but I mean, I can't help that. That's, do you know what I mean? That's the weather, guys. You fly a plane. That's what happens. You know. We're all set up like, you know. Looks like it's calmed down a bit now. Whew. Hey. Oh my gosh.
American 2205. I'm a maintain flight level 330. vector controller 128.5.
128.5, American 2205. Red up American 2205, with you at flight 330. 128.5, American 2205.
American 2205, roger.
Anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. In part 2 we will be landing the plane as we hit Madeira. I'll bring us back just before the descent, and yeah, should be good. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. The subscriptions, the likes, I do appreciate that, and I'll see you on the landing. Take care. Bye bye.